Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. You'll notice that this is not the save where we have saved Therese. It is the one where we have saved Jeanette. I'm going to stick with Jeanette for several reasons. One being, that's, I think, my character would choose to save. And also, the way they're talking, Jeanette's kind of like, oh, please come back, and Therese is like, never come back. And so, maybe there's a possibility of an extended quest? Maybe? I'm gonna go back and check our post, see if Prince Lacroix has sent us something. But yeah, maybe there's a further storyline bit with Jeanette that you don't have with Therese. So I think that would be kind of cool to try and experience that. So I'm going to stick with Jeanette, and no one has commented saying no, you should stick with Therese because you're a horrible, horrible cheater. Which I kind of am, but no. No one's commented, so oh well. I'm going to stick with Jeanette. So, I'm going to go in here, check my post, see if maybe we've got some stuff from sending that blood off. Which would be here. Ooh. A wad of money left lying around. Funny that. Well, we'll take that. I'm guessing that's the payoff for the mission. See if there's anything in our room. Ah! Doors.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
Yes.
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have.
New email.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
Ooh, one unread.
The Devil's Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the
6.
morning.
Nicely done.
Well, looks like the boys are letting up.
I successfully sent the blood back to Lacroix. Your assistance was much appreciated in regard to the well of blood. Please find your payment in the mailbox, if you haven't already done so, which we have. Good. Still don't know who this is. The game begins, a pawn is moved. It wouldn't be Therese. I think she'd be a bit more direct. Jeanette would be a bit more playful. Lacroix, I think if he thought this was a game of chess, he'd think he was the player and I the pawn. He probably is one of the players and I'm the pawn. Anyone else I know? Jack, no, he would just be very blunt and say, don't trust Lacroix. I think he may have actually said that at one point. You can never trust politicians anyway. I can't think of anyone else who we know is kind of a major person. And I probably could delete those. We may as well.
You've got our undivided attention.
Don't need that now, I don't think. Right. So, we've just got these two to go. Yeah. Jeanette has put word out that Tung the feud is off, so we have to go and talk to him. Hiding in an oil tank not far from the asylum. I have to think what that is. That one, he was killing me every time. I'm not going to bother doing that. I don't want to do that. I think that's bad.
The Americans established a moon base back in the late 70s. That's no secret. Well, most people...
Right. Random conspiracy theorist.
Suspected the men in the house to be involved in drug distribution and had seen many strange people going inside at all hours of the night. In other news, an apparent third victim of the Southland slasher has prompted the closing of the Santa Monica Pier, where the body was found earlier tonight. Investigators say the scene closely mirrors those of slayings in Glendale and Long Beach.
Uh-oh, not Glendale.
In both cases, the bodies of the victims were described as torn apart, though details are being withheld from the public at this time. Police urge anyone with information relating to this case to contact them. Actor Ash Rivers is lucky to be alive after his car crashed into the gate at...
Actually, listening to all of them might be useful, thinking about it.
Star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers' agent released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last
Can
year.
you say side quest, anyone?
Floating 10 miles off the Los Angeles coast earlier this morning was towed into the port of Los Angeles a few hours ago. The ship was spotted around midnight by fishermen who contacted the Coast Guard after their attempts to hail the ship proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing very little information right now, but have identified the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane.
Derelict
No word
ship.
as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew, though the Coast Guard are asking any ships that had contact with the Elizabeth Dane to assist them in their search. We'll have more on this story as it breaks. Art criticism or vandalism? Paintings on display at Santa Monica's Gallery Noir were slashed by an...
Yes. So, that last one, the Gallery Noir, that was us. The beach house, that was us. Derelict ships. We had a haunted hotel. I can see a haunted ship coming up. Ugh. So we're going to be heading to Bertram, aren't we? Yes, in an oil tank. Right, this way. So it's just by the asylum, further on from there. Police? Ah. Is there something to do with the Gallery Noir? Probably don't want to go too far that way then. Sorry about that, had to go and do some stuff quickly. So, gas tank. Burns the mysterious sun. Is that what it is? Yeah, burns the mystical sun. I don't think... Isn't he a Nosferatu? Aha, I knew someone lived in here. I'm guessing you're not the Tremere agent?
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, huh?
I knew there was someone around here already. But you knew I was looking for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted.
Guessing you're Bertram Tung, eh?
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You do?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
Everything seems to revolve around me, doesn't it? Well, that's great. So you know I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio.
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Yeah, but don't I know what the Sabbat are? Okay, well, let's ask. The Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are great.
I know.
It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
But you said there's humans there. Is it only humans?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
They know they're working for vampires, and they're happy with that?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade.
But you can get me in there without being detected, right?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Middle office, right. Let me get a few things together first.
Alright, I guess. Come back when you're ready to go. But don't be too long, fledgling. This isn't really something we planned around your schedule.
Whatever. Right, so... okay,